Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we want to take a look at another base for Town Hall 13 because, well, bases right now are kind of tricky and it's not that easy to defend on Town Hall 13. We're going to share a nice base for you guys in a second, but before I'm doing that, I want to announce a nice thing for everyone out there, which is I'm going to work together. I'm partnering up with the RH Base Building Discord server. Like, they're providing with like custom bases, and everyone who wants to have a base should go there. And, well, we're partnering up, which basically means for you guys, free bases every week. But how does this work? First off, you have to join my Discord server. And over there, there's going to be, a base channel for weekly bases where I just post the bases in there and you can easily grab them. The next thing, which is great for all of the Twitch subscribers out there. So if you guys haven't known already, but I'm streaming on Twitch. And for all of those Twitch subscribers out there, there's going to be another custom base for you guys. So this is going to be awesome. Huge shout out to RH Base Building, obviously. And well, if you guys need any bases, you should hop over there. Obviously, it's costing some money, but I mean, otherwise, like, how would you get good bases? I guess those YouTube bases maybe are getting a little bit too popular, but let's see, because we're jumping right into it, because this is a base from Red John, one of the guys of RH Base Building. He's a beast in building bases, and I used this base already for quite some time now, not only in War, but in Legend League as well. It's defending quite good at like mid to high range trophies. It's defending pretty good over there, and well, that's the base. I really like the core Inferno Tower, which makes Lalo, which makes hybrid a little bit more tricky, and it's really hard to expect the pathing because, well, it could be out of the Tesla in the core. You never know, and a lot of people actually have the Tesla in the core. We don't have that over there this time, so that's going to be quite nice surprise for most of the people. Then we have a ton of black mines around the town hall if anyone wants to enter over there with the Yeti Smash or whatever. So you can say bye-bye to your healers, hopefully. And then obviously Tornado Trap, because most of the people are entering around the 10 o'clock side, so it's not that easy to get into the town hall. And well, sometimes you even catch a Yeti Blimp, which is trying to get to the town hall somehow. So this base is defending quite well, but one thing which I recommend to you guys is that you're having maxed expos. Otherwise, the lightning value over here is quite impressive. So having maxed expos would certainly help over there. Otherwise, the base is doing awesome. Just try it out. Let me guys know what you think of the base. And if you don't like this base, like I said, hop over to Discord and get your own base over there as well. But that's for the base building. Obviously, the base link is down below in the comments. But I wanted to talk about one more thing, and that's not like replays on the space or something like that. I wanted to talk about the strategy of yesterday, the Golem Super Wizard strategy, because I have to scroll a little bit, because a lot of you guys said in the comments that the attack is not looking as impressive as I said, because the attacks always look pretty close, right? Like, I had sometimes the Queen alive, sometimes the Royal Champion, but not too much else. And I want to explain to you guys why exactly that's the case, and if that's actually a bad thing, or if it's good. Because the reasoning why it's always close with this strategy, but why it's nearly always working, is because the nature of the setup of the attack. Because we have the golems, which are certainly dying at some point, right? Like, at some point the golems are going to die. We have nothing to refresh their health. We do not bring a heal spell. You could use the heal spell as well with this armor composition. There would be no problem at all. But I personally just love the invisibility spells with the Royal Champion. So if you have a lower level Royal Champion, I would definitely recommend the heal spell for you. But for me on this one, it's like the invisibility spell is just providing so much value. And in the core, at some point, the super wizards are going to die as well, because there are going to be a lot of giant bombs, a lot of splash damage with the scatters and so on. And like I said, we have nothing to keep them alive. But that's not the setup of the attack. It's basically a big sui, if that makes sense. So you want to send your heroes with the golems, with the super wizards in, and they're basically there to die. Even though it's kind of harsh, but that's the setup, right? So as long as they get the core, which they did, for example, on this attack as well, then everything is set, then everything is ready, and that's fine. That's how it should work, right? And then we have the Royal Champion, the Hawk Riders on the back end, which can normally always finish off the job. And that's exactly what happens over here as well, with the Queen staying alive from the entire push, and well, the Royal Champion sadly dies. Not optimal spells, obviously, but still, this shows how strong this attack strategy is, even if something goes wrong. And now I want to show you a little bit of a different version. If you guys do not like those mass P.E.K.K.A too much, you can bring a couple of, if you don't like the mass Golem too much, you can bring a couple of P.E.K.K.A as well. So I have to search for this as well. I think that's what, yep, that should be it. So this is another kind of version of this strategy, which is bringing P.E.K.K.A as well. So it's kind of like the Go wipe from earlier days, right? Like the super version of this, because we have the super wizards in there. I'm really waiting for the super P.E.K.K.A, because let's hope it's not like just in the Night Village, but if it's, then we can actually do like a super P.E.K.K.A version, or like a super Go wipe version or something like that. That would be really funny. Either way, he's starting off with the invisibility spell and with the invisibility blimp, which is filled with the super wizards, and now he's trying to take out as much as possible. He already took down the town hall, so it's a great combination with this golem strategy or with this Go wipe strategy, because normally you do not need that many spells. Now, as he created the funnel, he's starting off with his golems. There's one super minion in there, but to be honest, who cares? He has like super wizards, so that should be alright. And now he's doing like a small golem P.E.K.K.A walk, and then entering the town, entering the base over there, with the queen and everything setting in behind. And that's just it. If you guys are now wondering how the heck is this tripling, it kind of feels like sometimes that the defense is just not set up against that much HP. And this base is already running quite some like single front tower things, but most of those already got taken down by the blimp. So I will most likely do another video on this specific strategy as well, like with the P.E.K.K.A and with the golem and with the super wizard blimp in combination, because I think it's pretty strong. And you can see it over here. The P.E.K.K.A, the super wizards just go for the back end, and we have still the Royal Champion left to deploy, even though she's not maxed. But still, she should do really well, especially like take a look at the defense on the left side. As long as the enemy queen is getting taken down, this should look alright. And wow, the queen is even jumping the wall, so that's even better. Now the freeze, really nicely done to make sure that there's less damage. And he actually decided, okay, let's use the Royal Champion in combination with my last push, which I think was the better choice, because with this, the P.E.K.K.A are tanking for the Royal Champion as well, so the Royal Champion is not taking too much damage. Then the Royal Champion ability in a second, yep, there we go. And this means the Scatter is getting taken down as well. There are only a couple of more cannons left, and this is another 3-star for the strategy. And as I said, this strategy is insane. It's pretty crazy. But before we're talking even more about this strategy, I want to talk about one more thing, which is the stream. I know that, or like most of you know that I'm always streaming in German mainly, but still I want to mention it because, well, it's like an announcement still, like kind of as the RH base building announcement. I'm going to stream more often in the near future. As soon as I have my new capture card, I will stream the new game Wild Rift way more. I'm really loving the game. I'm playing League of Legends since I think pretty much season 1. So I'm playing it since forever, basically, it feels. So I love the idea of having like a mobile version for this. And well, I think right now near the top 200 on the EU server. At least I'm like recently reached platinum. How do you say this in English? I think that's the right word. Either way. So I'm going to stream that as well. But you don't have to miss the Clash of Clans streams, right? So this is just getting added to this, so we have even more content out there. I'm not sure if I will upload any Wild Rift videos just yet. Don't know. But once again, it's not replacing Clash. It's just in addition. It's just something more. So if you guys don't like the game, that's totally fine. I think if you haven't played League of Legends just yet, I'm not sure if you really like the game. You really have to like mobiles overall. So, well, that's basically it's about the streams, because this is going to start really soon. I think today or even tomorrow, one of those two days. It kind of depends on when the capture card comes, because otherwise I cannot stream because I play this on my phone. But yeah, let me guys know. I would really know. I would like to know how many of you guys are playing or are interested in Wild Rift. That would be really interesting to know, because kind of depending on that, I can decide if I think about any English content on Wild Rift or like how exactly this is going to turn out. I asked this on the German channel as well, As you know, I have the German and the English channel, and that would be super interesting for me to know. And depending on that, I can like plan for the future, and yeah, that would be nice. So one more time, make sure to hop on the Discord server, get your free base, and if you're needing any more bases, make sure to hop over to the RH Base Building Discord server to get even more bases, but those are not free anymore. Well, you know the story, right? So either way, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys liked the video, like the base, which was in this video, and see you next time. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.